Hey everyone, it's Tech Comics. I went to my LCS today. I was kind of thinking about going, because of my weather out here. We're having some serious wildfires going on, parts of Oregon, and I'm being affected by it by air quality right now. I'm hoping that the fires can get contained before they come my way to my house. But I have gotten a couple of my backpacks ready to go just in case. Told my kids to kind of do the same thing. So then all we have to do is throw our backpacks on, grab the animals, get in the car, and leave if we have to. I know that Comics with Bueller had to vacate his house. He got woken up. I saw the live stream he put on Instagram. So hey, my thoughts and prayers go out to you, Bueller. I'm glad to hear that that your son was out of the house. He was safe, and that you were able to get you and your cat out. And I think you were going to be going to your mom. So most prayers to you and your family, brother. I hope everything turns out okay for you. Because I know you're right in the thick of the fire of that. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Frost, Undisputed Frost, and his family too, because they're also in the midst of it, and they might have to evacuate. I told him if he has to, he can come my way, especially if my area is a safe zone. He could definitely come here with his family and stay with me until things tide over. So, like I was saying, I just want to say thoughts and prayers to all the families that are right now dealing with this fire in the state of Oregon. I just want to make sure, I just want everybody to be safe. I know there's already been a lot of loss and some tragedy, and it just, it sickens me, man. It's just crazy, We're already dealing with enough. Everybody's already dealing with enough on their plate, and, now you got this on top of it. I know California just went through a lot of it too, and they're still kind of battling some of it. So thoughts and prayers go out to everyone, and I just want everybody to be safe. Today I was debating about going out because of all the ash and everything that's coming out of the sky, but I kept my mask on, got in my car, drove where I needed to go, went inside the store, didn't really hang outside, and got what I needed and got out. But I was meeting up with Undisputed Frost because he had something for me. He had this, the child, of course it's Baby Yoda, which is just sweet. I wanted this pop for a while. I didn't pull the trigger. Frost saw it and said, hey, do you want it? I said, sure. So we got a trade going on. I got to give him a couple things. I don't have to, but he's, I just told him I wanted to give him something. Because he's like, this thing's been staring at me. It's been bugging me. Wait till I give him a little Frosty, right? But he got me that, which is so cool. So thank you, Undisputed Frost, and it was good to see you and your family. And as you can see behind or in front of you, behind me, or not behind me, in front of me and in front of the camera, is 2 shout out boards that I did. I did one for Bub's Comics, and I did one for Don the Comic Book Junkie. Don the Comic Book Junkie took me a little bit of a while because I wanted to kind of throw something crazy in the background behind the picture of Wolverine and make it kind of look like he's standing out in front of all of it. I think I did a pretty decent job, and I hit some few things in there what you call little hidden gems. Like I threw in this, my symbol, I do that all the time, rock on. I know that was done by Ronnie Dio, but hey man, long live Ronnie Dio. And of course I threw a couple other little characters in. Like I threw in Deadpool, Hulk, Venom, Spider-Man 2099, I believe the symbol for that. I threw in a Pokemon character, just a bunch of little things, Krang, of course, Black Widow symbol, things like that. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm just lost for words. Well, I'm not lost for words, I'm just a loss for thinking of what I want to say. So I'm going to stop there. Okay. I want to give shout outs to their channels. That's what I do these boards for. I'm there to give shout outs to the channels. So that way when I do these little haul videos, I can put a different board behind me to give a shout out to those channels. Just to let them know I'm still thinking about their channels and I still try to watch and dive into their videos when they put them out. But I was diving through the back bins, and I found a couple books that I didn't have before that I wanted. There were some books that were in my pull box that I hadn't grabbed yet. Then there was my newer books that just came out. Then a few free Comic Book Day books, which I didn't get on a free Comic Book Day, but my store still had some, so I said, hey, I want some. So I got a couple of them. But here's the Return of Wolverine. I believe I do have this issue, but I didn't have this cover. I believe I have the one where he's in the yellow and brown outfit. So I was really happy to get that. Paid a $6 premium on that, but that's not bad. Then I grabbed these because of their cover swipe covers. Of course, this one's to Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, the one we're swinging through. It's a pretty sweet cover there. Can't remember the number right now, and I don't want to butcher it. But anyways, that's the reason why I grabbed that. Just cover, because it's cover swipe. Just like with this one, it's part of the Days of Future Past storyline. You had Wolverine and Kitty Pryde, I believe, on the front cover. Kind of hold her back, and there's all the wanted stuff. So I grabbed it for that reason. Then I came across this. It's a connecting cover, and I believe there's probably one more cover to it. It's Absolute Carnage. This one, of course, has Hawkeye, Captain America, Miss Marvel, and the Thing. And the other one, I paid $3 for both these, has Wolverine, Venom, and Spider-Man. You can see that okay. I believe that the next part right there might be where Carnage is, or Medusa. It's kind of got that aspect to it. Then I found, oh, this was in my box, and I finally just picked it up. It's The Terminator. This is a story written by James Robinson and Matt Wagner. Interesting cover there, I like that. And here's what I needed for my run from Marvel Comics Presents. This is Vengeance of Mandarin Force Works. Yeah, that's what I call it, pronounce it. Either way, who cares? I needed it for my run. I'm glad I got it. Of course, these are flip books, so the opposite cover was showing, so it took me a while to realize what it was. I grabbed it, checked my LCS on my CLZ app. On my LCS, I was at my LCS, checking my CLZ app. Noticed I needed that, so I grabbed it. So I'm getting close to completing that run too, which is great. I grabbed this Star Wars number 4. Didn't have it. It's got Darth Vader on there. Enough said. I grabbed this Son of Hulk number 17. I mean, it's got Galactus on the front cover. That's pretty sweet. And I believe that's the Son of Hulk that he's jacking up there. Then I grabbed this Universal Soldier. It was just $1. So I got both copies. This one, I like that reflective cover on there. I remember watching that movie with Van Damme. That one's not signed. This one is. Not sure by who. I had a chance to look it up or open up the book. Jiminy Christmas. And figure out who signed that. That one's signed, the other one isn't. Pull these bad boys down real quick. And then Usagi Jimbo, that was in my box. That's on my pull. So I got that one by Stan Sakai, of course, the man. This was on my pull list too. Black Widow, J. Scott Campbell cover. And I showed on my last, I showed it on Cholula's channel when we did our West Coast comic connection. It's a show that we do on Cholula's channel where it's me, my brother AG Surfer, Jonathan Cholula, of course, and CBA. We do our show on there. We talk about our experiences at cons, also meeting artists and writers like my brother and Cholula just met Clayton Crane, got a bunch of books signed. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it on Rewind. It's really cool to hear the story. I pop in later on and, you know, eat M&Ms, that kind of thing. Here's the books now that I got. Free comic book day that I didn't get on the day of free comic book day. Here's X-Men 1. Here is Jack Kirby, The Epic Life of the King of Comics. That's right. Bam. And then this one here, I know a lot of people have been showing it off, and, you know, so I just figured, hey, I wanted to join that club. Not just kidding. I wanted 2 copies. I could have grabbed more. I might go back and grab more. I don't know. I figured 2 copies, one to read and one to chill, because I know this is what kind of become a key issue now. Even though it's a free comic book, it's kind of, people are going crazy for this book, so I grabbed 2, one to read and one not to touch. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I got 2 boys. So I'm always thinking of my 2 boys, or, you know, if one of my sons doesn't want comic books and my daughter does, well, then they'll just divvy it up that way. But at least I got 2, so they don't fight. I don't need to grab 4 because I know one of my daughters doesn't care about comics at all. So, so that was simple. Those are the books I got. These are shout out boards I made. This is the cool gift that I got for Undisputed Frost. Love it. It's going to go with the rest of my pops, of course. And then, you know, my back issues that I grabbed. Just books I wanted to get off to the side. Absolute Carnage covers are cool. I like these ones too. But of course, you know, that one's sweet. So that being said, this is Attack Comics. Just asking everybody to be safe out there, please. You know, and just look out for one another, you know. And, you know, say some prayers if you can for anybody that's dealing with the hardship right now. That being said, rock on. Take care. Be safe. Brother saying loose.